Welcome everyone to the Blockchain Metaverse YouTube channel. On this channel, we discuss the metaverse. We teach metaverse technology so you know the possibilities with the metaverse. Every company very soon will have a presence on the metaverse. That's what we believe. If you believe the same, hit the subscribe button and follow our videos. Today, we're bringing to you the Next Earth project. What's this about? Next Earth, the project creating the digital twin of the Earth and offering your homes for sale. Now, don't panic. It's just digitally speaking. The project was founded in April 2021 by Gabor Etfarvi, who's now the CEO of this Next Earth project, Attila Fekex, who's the sales director, Mike Vitez, who's the IT director, and Attila Kirali, who's the lead architect. You wonder why all the founders have roles in this project? Me too, but we might have a clue as we go on. Gabor Etfarvi is also the founder and CEO of Exit Row, Marco Taz, Bad Chicken, and God knows what else. He does, however, have a remarkable track record within the gaming industry and entrepreneurship. The project is run by an impressive team loaded with experience and expertise in IT, digital VRO, blockchain, crypto programming, business management, law, just name it. I must confess they seem to have what it takes, skill-wise, to make this project worthwhile. Now on to the project description. Boldly written on the website, the only blockchain-based virtual land ownership platform on the exact copy of Earth. Now, before you get filled with awe, the question is, for how long will they maintain the status of only in a highly competitive industry as blockchain? My point is, Earth, or a copy of it, is not proprietary to the Next Earth project. Anyone with the means can do the same or better. The project is built on the Polygon network to leverage the close to zero network fee of the Ethereum Layer 2, land spaces which are exact copy of Earth, or more frankly, Google images, are minted as NFTs, which are possible to sell and buy on the OpenSea marketplace. Now, one small critique here. Aren't NFTs supposed to be unique, proprietary, non-fungible, scarce? Tell me what you think in the comment section. Land or NFT owners earn a part of every single transaction in the Next Earth ecosystem. This, my friends, is super cool. More on how to buy in the link below. Landowners will also be able to participate in DAOs. Is this based on the quantity of land held? If it's based on amount of tokens held, then I will really be worried. More on that later. Now to the project goals. Apart from the roadmap, which we will get to later, quoting the CEO, we vote to build a fair and equitable community with true digital ownership as its foundation. More later. Charity also seems to be a major part of the project's objectives, as 10% of land purchases go to a charity pool. The charity pool stands close to $1 million at the time of recording. They have partnered with several organizations like the Ocean Cleanup, Kiss the Ground, etc. Now let's talk about the token. Next Earth token is NXTT, which was launched on the 27th January 2022. Current value is $0.005 per token at the time of recording. The token is currently only available on Uniswap, link on how to buy below. Total supply is 60 billion and current circulating supply is 14.4 billion. NXTT can be used to buy land and staked to earn yield. It is not clear if tokens will be used in the DAOs. They do, however, state only landowners will be able to participate. Does this exclude token owners? Or is it irrespective of how much tokens they hold? That's not clear. Now to the tokenomics. Now let's see if there is a fair and equitable distribution as claimed. Here you see the distribution of the tokens, totaling 6 billion. Looking at the tokenomics, out of the 60 billion tokens, 3 billion is what is available to the general public. Most of the allocations stated above are given for services or roles which are at least headed by the founders. Now I wonder if a huge chunk, if not all, goes to them. In summary, 95% of NXTT, equating 57 billion tokens, will be at the disposal of the founders and team. Also, given the short vesting schedule of less than a year, there is a fair chance most of those tokens will be dumped on the market. After all, where will the funding come from for the project? We'll talk more about that. I'd like to hear your opinions also in the comment section. Now to token valuation compared to similar projects. This will give you an idea of the value of the projects compared to similar projects already on the market. Sandbox is valued currently at $3.4 billion, Decentraland at $4.8 billion. Sandbox and Decentraland are well-established, long-standing projects. Minds of Dalanea is quite new, but is already valued at $106 million. Next Earth current value is at $72 million. But the thing here is how much of the project token is already in circulation and how much is coming to the market through vesting. Sandbox already has its entire supply in the market, same as Minds of Dalanea. So the market cap you see for these two coins is the actual market value. So here it's simple. The higher the demand for these ones, the higher the price. Next Earth, on the other hand, has 76% of their tokens waiting to be dumped on the market. This isn't entirely bad news in itself. If you look at Decentraland and its value, Decentraland actually has an infinite supply. So make your own judgments and place your bets where your heart leads. Now to investors and partnerships. In the CEO's own words, the metaverse should not be owned by a large corporation and it should not be owned by any startup. Remember the tokenomics? Shows who really owns the project, right? These guys do not seek funding from VCs like most other projects. In my opinion, this would have been cool if they did not make themselves worse than the VCs through their tokenomics. That's my personal opinion. Let me hear yours in the comments below. Apart from the organizations they donate your money to, these guys have no other partnerships of any kind. I must say it's hard to be an island in this space. Not that it's impossible. Let me know what you think about that. Now to competition in the space. They will be competing with the likes of Sand and Decentraland, but also instead of a completely conceptual environment, this project aims to use, or rather reuse, the actual Earth. In my opinion, this could give them some advantage of crowd sentiment and attachment to land spaces connected to some real life experience or sentiment. Imagine I could buy up the town I grew up in and build it again in the virtual scene. I wouldn't mind it's virtual. It's however the next best thing to being actually there. And maybe I could even make some changes I've always dreamed of. Next Earth has quite followed the deliveries on their roadmap in a timely manner up to the recent launch of the NXTT token. On their radar, they have such items as NFT skins, play to earn, token burn, etc., which, if delivered, will certainly add immense value to this project, especially with the leveraging of crowd sentiment from actual, or rather, digitally actual ownership of Earth replica NFTs. If they manage to develop the project like their competitors, with the possibility for users to develop land assets, their potential could be enormous. Now here's the caveat. Anyone can make a similar project as Next Earth does not have proprietary rights over the face of the earth. It may then be a question of who does it better once competition crops up. And sure they will. Take note, this is not financial advice. Do your own research and reach your own conclusions. Crypto is extremely high risk and extremely high reward, especially if you get in early. That's why we try to bring these projects to you while they're early. A lot of things don't come out clear, a lot of things are not straight from the beginning, but yeah, that's the chance you take. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. We follow up projects as they develop their technology and grow, and we bring this information to you early, as quick as possible. If you appreciate that, please hit the subscribe button so you get a notification every time we make a new video. Good luck, guys.